is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top-5 team in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Humstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. Expected. He's tackled at the 21. That's from the Wild Star. Fire to the right side, complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch. You get a little bit closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Bootleg looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. In the clear at the 25. Throws out the stiff arm. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup, this guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Setting the tone early. How about the execution opening drive of the conference championship?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up.
It's blocked. They grab it. It's a wide ball here. Across midfield. At the 30. The 20. At the 10 now. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. First play. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. The shotgun run ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Now the quarterback has to understand in this cold weather, he can't make all the same type of throws under normal conditions. You got to know your limitations.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They would get right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Grab behind the line. It's Parker. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down after that short completion. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield. Touchdown. Cornhuskers. Add 6 more points to the total. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Field behind it. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from the 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Wide open downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. The Wolverines are looking to keep this drive going.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Their own 8-yard line now. It's 2nd and long. Makes the grab. It's Hunter. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here at their own 40 as that big play gets the drive going and flips the field position. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Huskers keep the football on the move.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
The Huskers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Back to pass. It's Raiola. A deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? Trying to find room. It's Marshall. Now he got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short game.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the 1st quarter clock winds down. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the 1st quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He fires downfield. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. The ball is loose. How's that for luck? Keeps the football and picks up the 1st down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Simpson. And a broken tackle will earn him 1st and 10 yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
New center down to the offense, 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Sack sets up 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pin him in.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Back to throw. It's Raiola. It's a wide receiver screen. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with the safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on the first down, but incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's spotted.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? They'll try to run for the first down. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew his third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick throw by the quarterback on the RPO. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, third and long from the 42. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The offense facing a tough conversion here, third and long from the 42. To throw, it's Raiola. Quarterback finds an open target on the left
quarters, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Huskers with 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
The big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. And the wideout goes in motion. Throwing off play action. Touchdown, Huskers. Strong game by this quarterback.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now for BI8. After the BI8, the lead is 20. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Goes with another touchdown. This 1st half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And they tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Nebraska 27, Michigan 0.
The Huskers will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Give it to the back again. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
That's reeled in. It's more. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Running out of time in the pocket. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
McCulley. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Caught in the backfield. It's prescoring. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
The red zone has been a real struggle so far for this offense. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I'm going to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and runs out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He keeps it on the design run. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. But now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. Receiver in motion now. Ball handed off. Powers through. A strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Let's go! Let's go!
And they'll run it with the draw play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Dropping back. It's Raiola. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a quarterback keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a 1st down.
From the shotgun, here's the inside give. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Handoff to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the same runner's got it again. The ball to the ground. The defense scoops it up. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The tight end has got it. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Parker. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, and not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
He'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And now the handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dropping back. It's Raiola. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Wolverines line up on 1st and 10.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an outbound catch made.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm to the pass rush. Sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Dropping back, it's Keene. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Prescorn. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Now the try here for the extra point. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Pounding away with the run game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop. But remember, the ball is inbounds. And the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
2nd down after that previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He moves the ball across the 20.
And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. At completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Now we'll run a draw play. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's second down here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. As the first round is still going. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.